The animal kingdom is replete with intricate communication methods, from elephants' ear-flapping greetings accompanied by rumbling sounds to sperm whales' context-dependent clicking patterns. Naked mole rats, too, exhibit colony-specific accents, highlighting the complexity of animal interactions. This raises an intriguing question. Can animals comprehend or even adopt the communication systems of other species? Before delving into cross-species communication, it's essential to distinguish between language as humans understand it and the communication methods employed by animals. Simon W. Townsend, a professor of evolutionary anthropology at the University of Zurich, emphasizes that language is a species-specific system unique to humans. In animal studies, researchers focus on specific communicative features such as particular sounds conveying distinct meanings, rather than equating these systems to human language. Birds have been extensively studied for their ability to interpret and respond to the calls of other species. Research on songbird migration suggests that solitary birds can discern and react to the calls of different bird species along their migratory routes, potentially aiding in navigation and predator avoidance. Benjamin Van Doren, an assistant professor at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, notes that by analyzing patterns in vocalizations, researchers have found evidence supporting the notion of cross-species communication among migrating songbirds. This challenges the previous belief that such migrations are solitary endeavors and opens the door to understanding the social dynamics at play during these journeys.
A particularly fascinating example of cross-species communication involves the fork-tailed drongo, Dicrurus adsimilis, a small blackbird native to Africa. These drongos have developed a cunning strategy to procure food. They emit false alarm calls to deceive other animals into abandoning their meals, which the drongos then steal. Initially, drongos use their own alarm calls to send nearby animals, such as meerkats, scurrying for cover. However, when the meerkats become wise to the deception and start ignoring the drongo's specific calls, the drongo adapts by mimicking the alarm calls of the meerkats themselves or those of other species in the vicinity. This ability to replicate a variety of alarm calls keeps the meerkats on high alert and allows the drongo to continue its thieving tactics effectively. Thomas Flower, a biology instructor at Capilano University in Canada, explains that this behavior demonstrates the drongo's capacity for flexible learning and strategic deception. The drongo's mimicry raises questions about the cognitive processes underlying such behavior. It remains unclear whether drongos possess an intentional understanding of their deception or if their actions are the result of learned associations between specific sounds and successful food acquisition. Flower points out that providing clear experimental evidence of intentional deception in animals is challenging. Nonetheless, the drongo's behavior suggests a level of open-ended learning that is noteworthy in the study of animal cognition. Beyond birds, other animals also exhibit complex communication systems that hint at the potential for cross-species understanding. A study published in Science reveals that South American marmosets use unique vocal labels akin to names to address each other. Researchers recorded captive marmosets and, through AI analysis of their fee calls, found that individual monkeys could be identified and addressed specifically by these calls. Moreover, marmosets learn this communication method socially from their parents and engage in turn-taking dialogues, indicating a sophisticated level of social interaction and communication. Advancements in artificial intelligence are opening new avenues for understanding animal communication. The Earth Species Project, ESP, a nonprofit research lab, is utilizing AI to decode animal vocalizations, aiming to improve interspecies understanding and foster a deeper connection with nature. By analyzing the vocalizations of species such as zebra finches, Hawaiian crows, and St. Lawrence River beluga whales, ESP seeks to create rudimentary dictionaries for animal sounds. This endeavor not only aids conservation efforts, but also enhances our appreciation of the complex communicative abilities of animals.
The parallels between birdsong and human language have also garnered attention. Researchers have found that certain bird species possess a range of nuanced calls that convey significant information. For instance, studies on greylag geese have revealed a variety of calls used in different contexts, suggesting a complex communication system. Additionally, songbird embryos can learn sounds before hatching, challenging conventional views on vocal learning and indicating that the foundations of communication are established even before birth. Marine mammals, too, exhibit remarkable communicative abilities. Dr. Julie Oswald of the University of St. Andrews Scottish Oceans Institute has developed an AI tool named ROCA, Real-Time Odontocity Call Classification Algorithm, to track dolphins by their regional accents. Dolphins develop region-specific vocalizations, and ROCA utilizes machine learning to classify these calls by species and regional nuances. This tool significantly simplifies the analysis of dolphin communication, aiding conservationists in accurately identifying species and assessing the impacts of human activities on marine life. In a study published in The Guardian, researchers found that humpback whale songs share structural similarities with human language, specifically the Zipfian distribution pattern. This pattern, where certain elements are used more frequently than others, facilitates cultural learning in both species. Young whales and human infants alike benefit from this structure, allowing them to quickly learn their respective communication methods. Despite serving different purposes, human language for broad communication and whale song primarily for reproductive displays, both systems exhibit features that promote transmission across generations. Recent research challenges the derogatory use of the term bird brain, revealing that birds like the New Caledonian crow possess cognitive abilities comparable to some great apes. Studies indicate that while birds and mammals' brain circuits may appear similar, they often differ in origin, regulation, and development, suggesting convergent evolution of complex cognition. The cognitive prowess of birds demonstrated through tool use, language mimic.
If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome videos.